Hello everybody, and welcome back to Soviet Republic, Workers and Resources. At the end of the last video I was playing about the farm. As you can see, it's now significantly different. Instead of, 16 fields I had, I now have 8 big ones. Which means it's a lot easier for the distribution office to do and the farm. So hopefully it's also the same amount of food, if not slightly more. Because we need food, good enough food. So everybody, apart from here, will be buying food. Actually, we can just quickly check that this year, imports, we've spent 28,000 in food, 23,000 in meat, and another 5,000 in alcohol, which is not good. So, for now, this place is doing no imports. No exports to say, for a while. I firmly want a large stockpile. I want to make sure I can survive the winter and into the next harvest season without having to resort to the hotels and buying food again. So obviously that just costs money. I know I have a good amount, but still, my money, I want to keep it. And look at this. As you can see, we have an iron mine. Completed iron mine. Needs some workers. The conveyor system to the aggregate storage system, which I am going to rename. What did I just do? No, I don't want to auto purchase anything. Wrong button. Raw iron. That just didn't look right. Dyslexic if you didn't notice. Yeah. Save. Just so I know. So we need to get a bus to there. Just easy enough to do. Fire bus. 82 passengers, that's fine. Just stick with one for now. I've also added another bus to the coal mine route. You know, eventually we'll have another couple of mines, but I'm not building them until I have a supply of iron, a healthy supply of iron, because that's killing us with the money. As you can see, 100, and everything is actually full because there is no coal getting used right now. But so we need to actually, I think we will just start assigning this. We'll assign it to all three. Get stuff done. I have also assigned the conveyor system from the coal out. This conveyor belt will actually be done very soon. It's got everything, and only need 20 days. Last bit's getting done. I think most of these places will have most of the resources already, which is good to see. So hopefully, 82 workers. I'll start filling up that, which eventually this will be finished at some point. They say it's almost 2,000 days away, but it's only 137 tons of steel it needs. Ouch. That's a lot of steel. Missing steel. We're not missing steel, are we? We have some. Not a great deal, but we have some. The population for now is doing incredibly well with 5,500 people. And we actually have to start looking at different areas. I do wish there was a better variety of decent quality housing in the base game. I know there is mods out there that do supply better quality housing, but I do not have any mods in this series. I may eventually add some, just purely for convenience. I mean, brick flats, everything's flats. Is that the way Russia is? Because I don't know, I've never been. Probably will never go. Yes, it looks slightly different. That's what I've used before in my own playthroughs. Because it holds a decent amount of workers, but it's poor quality. I don't really like it. Yeah, 94 is not actually that bad. Stick some of them in, and it holds 162. You get something like that. Quite lots in a row. Yeah, it's only 83 quality. You think something that looks teensy. Looks alright though, but it's only 93. Which in the grand scheme of things isn't bad. You do want to try and shove as many people as you can into places. But we'll deal with that at a different time. For now, where construction offices have quite a bit to do. Actually, it's done quite a bit. And you've not got a lot. A couple of schools. The farms are quite happily growing. It's now the 1st of May, 1965. And also, as you can see, I need to eventually start this crazy mixture of things. This line's to get gravel to the prefabs panel. So if we go into here, go to the information bit, the prefab panel requires gravel and cement. That's why there's 2 conveyors going into it. Stupid me, I just pointed to the screen trying to show you. Yeah. Cement, gravel, cement, gravel. And they're both in distance to the bus stop. Which is good. We have a full mine of iron. Not a full mine, a full aggregate storage of iron. Almost. And you went down before 100 days. It wouldn't take that long. As long as the steel keeps showing up. Which I can always be hopeful about. As you can see, the conveyor system is going nicely. The steel's going to be an issue. Once everything's up and running, we'll do well. So this distribution office. I think we may need to one set with 2 sitting there. So how can we tell this to get nowhere? Do that. Tell it to keep everything. We don't need as many bricks. Don't need as much prefabs. Don't really want any more boards. That's fair. That'll do. Well, I've got 50%. Need to bring as much iron as can possibly get their hands on right now. I know it costs us quite a bit. There's no point in going here. Which is a bit annoying, people are still going there to work, but as I said before, we don't pay them a wage. We pay them in food. I believe. And housing, and cinemas, and electronics and clothes. Oh, the basics of life. So technically they still get food. Still get everything they need. So it's really just a matter of waiting for things to happen. But no one lives there, no one lives there. We've still got a couple of empty flats, which is good. Only 2 aren't full yet. So any issues over here we need to deal with. No jobs, not enough kindergartens. Churches we just can't get. You can't build them yet. You can only get them if you're lucky enough to play. If you choose to play on a populated map, and there's one there. Meat we don't want to look into. We could go for just setting up another farm, which would mean repeating Distribution, farm, silos. If we really want it. That's the issue. Do we just start across the road? It's just possible because everything in the same place. May actually look into that as we speak. I tell you that's not to auto search for fields. Which way do I want it? This. I may actually just lay out some fields first. That might make slightly more sense. See what we can actually get. Damn bit at the front. This terrain system is rather annoying. So we can't go in there. One over here. Still put one in there? No. We'll go for it slightly further along. Yes. Fix that bit at the front then, yes. I've got another issue there. And flipsies. Right. Seriously. There really needs to be a better terraforming tool. I don't know why it just constantly gets in the way. That's a work in progress. That would deal with it as well. Good. The schools are going up. And the kindergarten, of course. Means less buildings require steel. You don't need actually much more. It's quite a bit of progress. Which is good. Well, from us now, somebody's got to deliver 0.7. 0.7, seriously. So, we just need things to get built. 0.7 steel's a waste of a journey, because that's all it will bring. Counts the related vehicles. Workers, another bus. 0.6 of a load, or 6% of a load. The contest is... They're just going to get it. Yeah. Really? Oh, we need to continue upgrading this road. A wee bit every time. But I'll side to the matchup. As soon as this section's done, I'll connect the paths. Sorry, couldn't get my words out there. I don't know if there is any benefit to having all three reach flat student or connecting to the road system. Just don't know. There may be, there may be not. Good. You could probably get a bit more. The steel mill says it's actually doing quite well. It is going quite well. Bricks and boards. Bricks and boards. We have a lot of that already. We've used a lot of that already. Well. Now here's the question. How far away is oil? It's quite a ways away. There's a beer way over there. If I'm going far away, then just go miles and miles away and get this one. Then what would I want? Probably trains. I need to... No, it wouldn't work. I was thinking I can maybe just build oil wells, because oil wells are autonomous. You can just build a train loading station. It'll obviously load the train back and forth. But it would cost a hell of a lot to get the construction offices out there. Definitely an idea for the future. But that's way in the future. Round about here is not the worst. Let's go out before we look into it. We'll get a uranium source onto this right here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So, energy related. A uranium mine right next to the town. If we wanted it. I could skip coal power altogether and go straight for uranium. I need a processing plant. Requires power. A door. Uranium conversion plant. What? What does that do? It's chemicals though. Uranium oxide to UF6. Nuclear fuel fabrication. More chemicals. That's a lot of chemicals. Chemicals, I believe, are quite expensive. Prices. Yes. 1,400 per unit. 1,568 per unit actually to buy. Which is, ouch, that's quite expensive. Where's the next one? Because we might not use that field. Or do we just keep expanding this way? I was going to have a farm over here. There's a question actually. What's the price of uranium ore? Uranium ore. Uranium ore. Doesn't cost a lot to get, don't get much out of it. But to the slightly refined side, you get a crap ton. No money, I mean. Thinking about it. What we're actually going to do with all this money. There's no stuff for buying anything. We're not really buying anything. Yeah, yes, I'm buying on resources, but I'm starting to become self-sufficient with that. Vehicles are along down the line. Yes, it will cost a lot of money to get the blueprint so you can construct things. Oh, I forgot. Also stuck on 2 flats here. Which I haven't actually started building yet. These are the priorities. 7.1 tons of steel. And then that can get there. I have just noticed I have made a colossal boo-boo. Where's the aggregate storage for the steel? The ore. Oh no. This may be a point where money comes in handy. Not good. If I can. Oh, wait a minute. Infrastructure is no bother. I will be ripping out some roads as we speak. So, need to get this. It just has to happen. This chunk of road. And that may be good enough. Needs flat terrain. So I want something. I bet you. I bet you. Oh no, I'm actually managing to do it. Pause the game while I've got them handy. No, centre height, please. Let's see if we can get this added in, because that was a big mistake. Infrastructure. Perfect. Perfect. The road, we do need to connect it. Could just maybe that looks slightly the wrong place. That is stupid. I can play this game, honestly, I can play this game. Maybe. I don't think... Oh, maybe. Maybe. You can fit into there. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Yeah. Good, good, good. Now we definitely need to get this going. Need the roads. Can't do anything right now. It's finished though. How much is this gonna cost? 17 grand. That's this is gonna be. Should I? I don't want to. But maybe I should, because I need to get us going. Screw it. Yeah, that costs us a lot of money. And speaking of money, we need a bit. I'll do something similar to what I did for the coal processing plant. This can only hold 15 workers. So we'll just get through these. There's one of them. Tell you to go there to there and start. And the one that doesn't move gets new orders. Go. So it will not be long until we have processed iron. Chunks of iron. So I'm assuming it's just smelling it down. It's not going to take long, hopefully. It says 6,700 days. Maybe it will take a while. But hopefully not that long. And that note, just purely because we're sitting waiting. I call this video quits here. And I'm literally just going to sit here and probably just watch this. Make sure this is built. Farms and newly out are growing happily. Don't know whether just to add these onto this farm. Maybe move them about slightly. Now I'm tempted to keep this, honestly keep this processing, this uranium field, and actually use it. Processing plant takes nothing apart from electricity, and you can make a fortune with it. It takes a lot of uranium, but you can make a good bit of money out of it. Just kind of ideal. You can fit easily 2 working mines in here. Easily. No, good start that. It's known to the conversion plant where you need chemicals of any sort. It's a very slow production. I'll give you that. But it's an idea for the future. If anyone would like to see that and set up, I'm more than happy to give it a bash. But I'm good at making babies, so there's probably something going to go wrong. But I'll see you hopefully the other side of this steel mill, unless anything else interesting happens. But thank you very much for watching, and if you're still here, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. But whatever you do, enjoy.